I do a different form of humor. I'd like to get to know you first. What we're going to do is divide you into two groups. We're going to revive the American tradition of singing along together. They're going to give you your lines over here, and you try to out-sing these people over here. It'd be a lot of fun for you to get a kick out of it. So, you're first. Your lines go, I think lines go playing grounds, because it says, right, must be playing ground. Go on. Over here, you sing Captain on the right side. Go to Houston Port, you type it. Over here first. Ready? I dance Calvin, a penguin, everybody. Of course, when I ride sky, dum digga doo. A lot of fun when you sing along like this, right? Over here, Captain, everybody. Ha. You know, this is the first club when anybody actually tried to sing back. A little toxic waste in your water here, or what? Making nuts here in Anchorage. Okay, I'll sing one song for you. I wrote in honor of my visit here to Anchorage, sin capital of the world. It's a folk song, goes like this. I was standing in the street when a very ugly man came up and tied his horse to me. Well, that was it. I'll tell you something, this act starts slow, then the whole thing peters out. I sing a song about cheese. Cheese is an important product. Cheese comes out of Wisconsin. Cheese is a friend of yours, and cheese is a friend of mine. Oh, what a friend we have in cheeses. Well, one minute. Oh, shit. I'll tell you a little about myself. I'm originally from the state of Washington, down south of here a little ways. I was a depression baby. I don't mean to have a dent in my head. You're just a poor family. Lived on the coast there. My dad was a fisher. My mother was a netter, and my sister was a hooker. I never had a pet until I was 8 years old, and Mom finally got me a pet. You know she got me? She got me a clam. I said, not a hell of a pet. Hard to get a rope around a clam and walk them. You got to drag along the pavement. They make sparks. That's not good. I used to walk to school, and this is true. I walked to school every day to a little red schoolhouse, and living on the coast there are a lot of seagulls. There's one rogue seagull, I guess, with a bad beak or something, used to dive bomb me every morning. Zap, ploppy, get me. But I got even with him. I found out where he was nesting, and I climbed the cliff above him. To this day, that seagull thinks that cows can fly, I'll tell you that. When I was 17, I joined the Marine Corps. I'm an ex-Marine, World War II, 1st Marine Division, 5th Regiment. My old outfit was in the Gulf. I'm proud of those guys. I don't talk about this much. I killed 10 men in World War II. You see, I was smoking out behind the ammo dump one day. Accident. I learned a lot in the Marine Corps. I learned how to blindfold myself, take my rifle apart in 11 seconds, which is valuable because when the enemy would attack, I just blindfold myself and take the rifle apart. We stopped on our way overseas at what was a transit center at that time in Hawaii. I got to know Hawaii, went back later, wrote a song about it. I'd like to do it for you. It's kind of a travelogue documentary. This one goes to Hawaii. Welcome to Hawaii, magic land of romance and beauty. As a ship rounds Diamond Head, we are struck with the majesty and beauty of this mystical land of Hawaii. Pulling into Pearl Harbor, the shouts of the natives ring in our ears. Ole! Rushing back to our ship, we again set sail for Hawaii. Arriving at our real destination, we study the history of Hawaii. Hawaii has many races: Hawaiian, Chinese, Japanese, Samoan, Indonesian, Filipino, English, French, all bound together in one culture called screwing the tourist. We see the pretty wahinis. You all know what a wahini is? That's something you put on a bahun with lots of mustard. Hawaii has many active volcanoes, which they try to keep from erupting by sacrificing virgins. How does that work up here? That screws up that joke. You got volcanoes, don't you? Shoot. I'll have to quit that one. We listen to the ethnic Hawaiian singers like Jim Neighbors, there's a good one, and the legendary Don Ho, brother of Assho. He's right there. You know, I do a lot of these clubs, and I enjoy doing them a lot. I like to see young people come in and see me, but I know they don't know who I am. They come in, they don't know who I am. I finally figured out one day why young people would come in to see me. You know what it is? Their parents say, get out and see him before he dies. Well, if you're too young, I'll tell you about myself. I started as a writer. I used to write for a lot of groups. One in particular called Smothers Brothers. Wrote a number of songs for them. One called Chocolate. Another one called Mediocre Fred. And they're very loyal guys. So they got the show on television, prime time, CBS, 9 o'clock. I started doing editorials. Then I ran for the presidency, and I became known throughout the country. In fact, all over the world. We had clippings from that campaign. So if you're too young to run around at that time, I'll tell you right now, I was a big act. Big act. And here I am working Piers Annex, a lot of damn poles in the middle of the place. Oh, God, I'm so ashamed. Oh, hell, my eyebrow's stuck in this mic. Anyway, the club I worked long before that was in the Village in New York, a place called the Gaslight. The reason I mention the Gaslight is performers you'd know worked there. A fellow named Bill Cosby started the Gaslight, Woody Allen, Bob Dylan, Tiny Tim, Peter, Paul, Mary, myself, all down the Village in those days. So we're going to take it back to the days of folk singing and folk songs. A little song about a club I worked a long time ago in the Village called the Gaslight. Look at those fingers go. I met you at the Gaslight on McDougal Street in Greenwich Village. We went into the Gaslight, hear a lot of folk singers, sing a lot of folk songs about a lot of people dying, and we had a really good time. And we walked in a Gaslight, and there's a comic on stage with a guitar, and everybody's really crazy about him, just screaming and yelling, give us our money back. And we ordered some cider, and there was a cockroach in my glass. So I switched glasses. And then you switch glasses. Then the cockroach switched glasses. And the cockroach is running all over the floor, and the ladies are standing on the table, so I get on the floor. Things are looking up. No, I don't. We did that a lot. And we settled back to watch the show, and you settled back too far and tipped over the woman's glass and back to you, and she didn't like it and give you a punch in the kidney. So I turned around, put my finger in her nose, and then I couldn't get it out. So we left together. Walking down the street, hand in nose. Boy, can I pick 'em. Finally got my finger out, it was all covered with boogers. So I took them home, put them in a jar. Big ugly thing started to grow out of the jar. So I took it over to Burger King. I said, what do you got there, a Whopper? I said, no, it's not. Now you can see from that, not on. You can see from that why I don't work a lot of supper clubs. We're eating. Would you get him out of here? We're eating right now. I was going to do a song here about Anchorage, but I think I'll wait till I leave. Hey, I seen the trucks with the rifle racks. I ain't crazy. I could do a song about Los Angeles because I'm not there at the moment. L.A. my kind of place, smog so thick you can't find your face. L.A. full of people try to find out who they are. They go to a psychiatrist. When they get the bill, they're pretty sure. L.A. full of people think they're going to go to heaven, so when they die, they have the casket full of popcorn in case there's a movie on the way, dude. L.A. where they had a big train derailment, a lot of nitrous oxide spilled all over the place. Thousands of people killed trying to get into the area. L.A. where strange things happen on Santa Monica Boulevard. 3 gay guys attacked a woman. 2 held her down, the other one did her hair. I don't do this song in San Francisco. No. L.A. a lot of people sitting around in hot tubs all day getting all wrinkled. Can't find their pee-pee. That was never a problem of mine, because I tied it to a buoy. And somebody pulled a plug and my wee-wee went down the drain. Goddamn. Floated out to sea. Picked up by a Russian trawler, took it back to Moscow. They thought it was a nuclear warhead. I think I'm going to cut it there. Grown man doing that kind of crap ought to grow up. I bet I'll be working these joints. I bet I'll be 100 years old coming into a joint like this going, well, how the hell are you? How's the microphone? Here we are. Good evening, everybody. How's that, the ocean? There you are. All having a good time? Yeah. Oh, who gives a crap? I don't. Where you all from? I don't care about that either. Got me a new tattoo that says born to play bingo. I got silver in my hair, got gold in the teeth, I got gas in my stomach, lead in my feet. I'm on a walking mineral table. Oh, having a good time, yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, I had a little trouble. The other day. I forgot what I was going to say. Where the hell am I anyway? Holes all over the place. What is this anyway? Goddamn dock? All my life I wanted to get me a BMW. Now I just settled for a BM. God, I think I just had one. Well, I'll tell you what, I still got this great sex drive. Yeah, she lives 80 miles. It takes her She's 75, spent the honeymoon trying to get out of the car. A little trouble at first with my sex drive. Got one of those implants, you know, put it in backwards, blew a hole in my shorts. Well, I can see it now. I know that's what I'll be doing. I do a lot of gross stuff, but I don't do the words. You know, the comic stuff today, they can say anything they want. And the reason they can do this is because of a guy named Lenny Bruce. I used to work the same room Lenny did in San Francisco called AM's 440. And Lenny cleared the way for comics to do what they want, right or wrong, but he did it, you know, and he paid the price. I don't use dirty words. It really urinates me off.